back from Walking Dead World Beyond. This is episode 6 of season 1. Very excited to see what's going to happen next as we get into the second half of the season. And after the last episode, which I really loved, definitely my favourite so far, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen next and where they're going to take all the characters and the overall plot. And yeah, just to kind of get a glimpse of maybe them building towards this big conclusion now that Hope knows she killed Alton's mum, so that's going to be a big deal. What's going to go on with that, and just where they're going to take things next. Not really sure, but I think it's probably good if you don't want it to be like predictable and stuff. So yeah, really am actually enjoying the show quite a bit. Particularly the last episode definitely got me really hyped for more. And yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens next. So let's get into the next one. Is this the Tales of Beedle the Bard?
You stay where you are, and I split.
No. Well.
You can drop that weapon now. Alton, Silas, check the perimeter, see if she's got any friends.
And get murdered if you find anyone, because you're not very good at defending yourselves.
Percy.
Percy.
Are you hungry, Percy?
That does have the potential to be the most innocent, but also the most evil name. It's got to be one or the other. Percy.
I'm going back there to get back what's mine.
Hey, can I give you some advice? Just be grateful they left you with your life and move on.
Yeah, revenge is probably stupid in this world.
It's a vigilante type deal. Some things just can't be replaced. I get that.
Yeah. He's got his dinosaur thing. And the transcript of his murdered mother, so... Michael Kudis directed this one, that's cool.
The world was screwed up, so why fight so hard to live in it, right?
That's the spirit.
It's a herd of bison. 200 of them.
Jeez, that's wild. Just to see something like that.
Wild bison.
How'd you get from Wyoming to Florida in a couple months? That's impossible.
Nice hair. That must have been a year
No
after.
one stole your supplies.
Look, I misspoke.
No, you didn't. They stole your car. That's how you got from Wyoming to Florida so fast. That's what they took, right?
Oh.
It's like telling you there's buried treasure and expecting you not to go digging for it.
I guess that's kind of fair.
With the truck, we avoid empties. We get there in half the time. We don't have to worry about running out of supplies. Shouldn't we wait for Huck?
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't just leave her.
You know? We need to get what we're going fast. It could be the difference between our dad living and...
The other thing.
We go find ourselves a truck.
Mother trucker, dude! Well, at least I left her a message. It's probably smart to not say, this is our exact location. These are our map coordinates. Oh. Good. Who's gonna get eaten by a snake?
What was she like?
Alive.
She saw death and decay as no better or worse than any of life cycles.
Well, that's good then.
Whenever you need to finish it.
Ah. I mean, a lot of that's probably guilt, but also, ah. I mean, he's dressed all in black. I'm kind of nervous still. Is this guy my long-lost brother? Because, I mean... Oh.
I got a hot wire in under a minute.
Oh, we shouldn't do this.
Tony.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh, shit. Oh, my.
Hey,
Same.
on the other side.
You all want to leave, then leave. I got nothing left to lose.
Oh, he's so edgy, he's got nothing left to lose.
We said we'd help. I'm going to. I'll come with you guys. It's back up.
You two keep an eye on me.
I like Iris is the one who wanted to go, and now 3 people are going, but she's not.
How are we supposed to save my dad if we are always waiting for other people to save us?
You talking about me?
Thank God.
What? No. That's not what I meant.
Oh. Motherfucker.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't be here if I listened.
Oh! Hello. 2 jump scares in one scene is just mean, isn't it?
We're doing fine.
He's the one who encouraged me to finish the manuscript.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop talking.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want any devastating secrets to come out, do we? Well. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fucking ugliest of them all? He's got a cool bloody coat. I really want it. If he dies, I'm shotgunning the coat. Go, 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 go!
That's my stuff.
Oh no. Pushing it now. Oh dear. Don't be a hero, Iris, it's fine.
Percy.
Got himself into this mess. Oh! Buddy, buddy, come on. Oh my god. Is this all the trap to get their shit? Percy, the name of evil. Come on, guys.
I'm fine. Iris!
Uh-oh.
Are you hurt? What's wrong? Iris!
Oh dear. She's in a bit of a rubbish situation. We were doing well. She'd gone like a good 2 or 3 episodes without falling into something. Oh, look who it is. Lovely.
You conned us. Yeah, we did. We came back, we saw the has-beens coming.
I say we take the ride and
Yeah.
become empty chops.
You didn't do a good thing at
Saved all
all.
your ass.
Kill them.
Well, we should be grateful that you robbed us and changed your mind.
Out
Exactly.
here, that's pretty much as good as it gets.
Nah. Cut him loose. Take the truck. Run him over. You should have known he was dressed all in black. Like, it's the rule. Yeah, you can feel bad now. I don't give a shit. Oh no, not a fucking magician.
Yeah, I know it was there.
What a surprise. A con.
It was Tony Delmato, resident illusionist at the Paradise Lounge in Las Vegas.
I don't give a fuck.
By the makeup job is flawless.
And what are you?
I can make a more realistic one.
He was grifting kids in the sandbox.
Oh wow, he's such a hero.
It's how we get what we need without hurting people.
Just hurting their feelings, dick.
Wow. I really thought I had good instincts.
You did? Why?
You saw me as someone worth saving. That's why I came back.
Ah, how sweet. She thought you were someone worth saving, then she found out you were conning her. Like, come on.
I guess it's on me now to prove I can be more like you.
We'll see. Heroically sacrifice yourself, then we'll talk.
I might be the only person left in the world who saw her.
You're not.
But at least now someone else will know her too.
Oh man, how long are they going to keep doing this for? Oh wow, I've never seen a light in her eyes before.
My nephew promised you a ride and I intend to make good on that. But first, I want to know about that.
Yeah, but you hadn't intended to, because you were going to rob them and con them. Oh.
Can that patch of yours get us out?
Guess we'll see.
Of course it can.
Guess we'll see.
We all have parts that we want people to see. And parts of us that we try to hide. It's all real.
Oh look! Something for walkers to hear.
Swimming to the top of the tree.
Oh, they probably didn't get a chance to have things like this, I guess.
Crowds
What I'd give to see Huck's reaction to this.
down on your shoulder. You're gonna stop the road.
Oh, lovely. Couldn't you have gone for a more light-hearted show? I mean, you again, is it? Where's your big-ass sandwich? Here, Paul Bennett, that's the dad, yeah.
Dr. Bennett won't be a problem. His security detail won't be either.
Uh-oh. What is going on? Okay, another really enjoyable episode. I really liked this one a lot as well. I feel like we're definitely really getting into the swing of things with this show now, so hopefully they can kind of continue on this kind of trend for the last 4 episodes of the season. Yeah, I like that we had a bit more focus on the whole thing of Hope finding out she killed Alton's mum. Not as much as I was expecting, but obviously they're going to drag that out for a bit, but they're trying to make it more and more painful. They're bringing Hope and Alton closer together with her kind of saying, oh, I'll help you finish the transcript and everything, and Alton had his own meeting with one of Hope's parents and they had like a good bond and he was quite encouraging to Alton and stuff, whereas Hope's meeting with Alton's parent did not quite go as well because she shot her dead. So I kind of liked that contrast between those two meetings. I think that's kind of an interesting thing, and they're just continuing to build it up for a big revelation whenever that may be. I imagine it'll be the season finale. At a guess, maybe the very end of episode 9, who knows for sure. But yeah, everything that was interesting, and them continuing to build on that. And Silas, we didn't get a lot of him in this one, but I did like that right from the off, he had his doubts about Percy, he kind of sensed it. Iris was talking about her instincts, but obviously Silas's were shit hot, basically, and yeah, he kind of knew what they were about and knew they couldn't really be trusted, but maybe in time Percy and Tony will kind of prove themselves a bit more. I think the guy's name was Tony, the older guy. So they do just seem like people who are just trying to get by and they do what they have to do. I don't agree with what they're doing, but they feel like they have to do it, and I don't necessarily think they do have to, but it is what it is, and it was an interesting thing to be like, oh, can we trust him, can we not? And the fact that this was a long con, I mean, yeah, you really do have to, a lot has to go right, I guess, for you to get in that situation every time to like steal their stuff. But I guess it was kind of a different thing. If it just had been, these guys stole my truck, blah blah blah, it would have been like, oh yeah, people have been betrayed, we've kind of seen this thing before. The fact that it was more like someone being conned out of their stuff, we haven't gotten as much, I don't think, in the Walking Dead universe in this way, and the fact that Tony was like a magician and stuff, it's something a bit different, so I did appreciate what they were doing with that. And they do seem like decent enough people, I guess, but also I don't agree with what they've been doing, so I don't entirely trust them. But if they can prove themselves later on down the line of being decent people, because it seems like they may be sticking around and providing some passage and like really speed things along if they have a truck, which is cool, so a bit of progress there plot-wise as well. All very well and good, and we'll see how Percy and Tony kind of develop as characters a bit further on down the line, I guess. I think they're hinting at a connection between Percy and Iris, and Silas is kind of involved in that as well from previous episodes, and he seemed a bit jealous of them in this one. So if they're going for a love triangle there, fine, we'll see what happens. I'm not all about love triangles, to be honest. I already know I'm rooting for Silas, but, you know, it is what it is. But I guess it's a TV show, they can't resist doing some love triangles at some point, and I think they're definitely kind of heading towards that direction with them. But yeah, we're still having a few moments where Silas like didn't see that guy in his peripheral vision, just nickel their stuff, and he somehow like opened the door of the truck, got in and drove it away, and Silas like watched it go past him and around the corner before he started following it. I was like, what are you doing, buddy? And then Iris falling into the garbage. I did quite like that sequence with them crawling out of the rubbish. I thought that was an interesting kind of thing, little problem for them to solve. That was all cool. But yeah, we're still very much in the space of they're still learning a bit. And yeah, they haven't quite adapted to the world properly yet. But there we go, it is what it is with that. I suppose we'll see, hopefully we'll continue to see a bit more progress. I think they are getting better slowly in terms of like surviving and killing walkers and stuff. Not entirely, they had their moments like in this episode, but there's a bit of progress. Felix kind of keeping his ways about him as well. He seemed to be getting a bit emotional at the final bit with the puppet show kind of thing. The shadow puppet kind of show. I like how he opened with that and closed with it. That was an interesting way of telling a story in this world that hasn't been done yet through like the means of shadow puppetry. So there you go, bit of a different thing. I do appreciate that World Beyond does seem to try different things stylistically in terms of like how the logos appear, and you know, a few of the opening shots we've seen before, it looked like the zombies were kind of half drawn with like the white lines over them when they were first appearing. So they are trying different things like that I really did enjoy, and it was cool to see Michael Kulitz directed this one, and it does show because I think it was very well done. So yeah, everything with that was kind of cool. And just seeing a glimpse of them watching that show at the end and Elton like experiencing magic, like it just reminds you of like the childhood they didn't quite have. Like sure, they had a bit of security in this place, but I can't see them like putting money into like running magic shows or shadow puppet kind of events or anything like that, that proper kind of entertainment. So the fact that they got to experience this probably for the first time, that was kind of cool to see that. And you know, they are forced to grow up much beyond their years in this world. So that was a nice reminder of where they should have come from but actually haven't, because they didn't quite get that childhood. Yeah, awesome, interesting stuff with that. Obviously Huck's off on her own doing something. I imagine we'll catch up with her fairly soon. Felix trying to take some command in things, being very cautious in his decisions. It is probably for the best that they do have Felix and Huck around them, otherwise they almost certainly would have had no chance in hell. In this episode in particular, Felix kind of had to be the one to save Iris in that moment as well. So it's good that he's still around, and it was interesting to see a new layer to him, getting a bit emotional I think at the end there, when he was watching the girls watching that show. And more hints in the post-credits, whatever that was about. Still some shady business going down with the walkers, and they're talking about, you know, the dad and how he won't be a problem. Exactly what problem is he potentially posing? Is he going to disagree with what they're doing if he finds out? We're not sure. But it is nice that in the background we're getting some build up there. I don't know exactly when that's going to come into fruition. Maybe at the end of the season, maybe next season, I'm not sure. But still, I do like the idea of having a post-credit scene in there. Just building the world a little bit more, teasing us a bit. And I actually managed to catch the post-credit scene first time. I don't have to be told that there was one, so good on me. Character development for me as well as I've been watching this season. So that's good. And yeah, just overall another really great episode. I really did enjoy it. Some decent character stuff, you know, learning where Elton was named after Elton John, and the dynamic with him and Hope. The can we trust him kind of deal with Percy, and then bringing Tony into it, the fact they're like con men in a way but also magicians, stylistically different in terms of how they can present that story in the episode with the shadow puppetry, which I enjoyed. Yeah, overall just some really great stuff, again continuing to build on these characters as we approach some sort of conclusion at some stage. But we have 2 new members of the group. How are they going to kind of get involved? Will they survive the journey? We don't know, but there's definitely some big progress, the fact that they have a vehicle now, so that's good, and hopefully they can pick up Huck at you know, the next available point. I feel like maybe Huck's going to get like a big focus in the next episode, and then it will probably end with them like finding her again, picking her up in the truck maybe, I don't know. I'm just hoping to get a bit more focus on Huck at some point, and her going off on her own is done like the perfect opportunity for that. So we'll see what happens, but overall, really great episode again. Definitely can feel the show picking up, finding its feet a bit more now. And yeah, I'm excited to see where these characters are going to go and how Huck may respond to these new gentlemen that have joined us. Good stuff, and I'm excited for more. Excited to see what the post-credit stuff's going to mean later on down the line and where they're going with things. But yeah, there is some more build-up. Maybe it's a bit slow, maybe not as quick as I would have liked, but still, we are making progress, and that's better than nothing, so I will take it. But yeah, I've really, really enjoyed these last 2 episodes. I definitely, for me at least, the show's picking up a lot in the last couple of episodes, so very happy about that. And another great episode. I look forward to more. But until my next reaction, thanks for watching.